Laos, nestled in Southeast Asia, is a land of emerald rice paddies, misty mountains, and winding rivers, often overlooked but brimming with quiet magic. Here, life moves to the rhythm of the sun and temple bells, and visitors are welcomed as guests, not tourists. My journey began with a simple goal: to discover the real, unfiltered Laos beyond the tourist hotspots. I sought hidden villages, untold stories, and the raw heart of a nation living in harmony with nature. This is your invitation to join me, off the beaten path, into a world of beauty, kindness, and profound connection. Together, we'll celebrate the spirit of Laos and the joy of discovering life's quiet corners. Traveling through Laos on just $500 wasn't a limitation. It was a doorway to authenticity, a chance to see the country through a different lens. Instead of focusing on what I couldn't afford, I discovered what truly mattered: genuine experiences, meaningful connections, and a deeper understanding of the world around me. With a small budget, I traded tourist comforts for local buses that rattled through the countryside, family-run guest houses where the owners greeted me by name, and bustling street food stalls where the flavors were as vibrant as the conversations. Each day was shaped by the choices I made to stretch every dollar, and those choices led me to the heart of Laotian life. Every choice became an adventure, every meal a chance to connect with locals and fellow travelers alike. Sharing a simple bowl of noodles or sampling a new dish opened doors to stories, laughter, and friendships that money simply can't buy. I learned patience while waiting for buses that ran on their own time, resourcefulness in making the most of what I had, and the value of slowing down to appreciate the small moments, like a quiet sunrise or a friendly wave from a stranger. Sharing daily routines with locals, haggling in colorful markets, eating noodle soup for breakfast at sunrise, or simply wandering through morning stalls, brought me closer to the true spirit of Laos. These moments, woven into the fabric of everyday life, became the highlights of my journey. The richest moments cost nothing at all. Watching the sun set over the Mekong River, sharing laughter with strangers who soon became friends, and listening to the soothing chorus of crickets at night. These experiences filled my heart in ways that no luxury ever could. This journey proved to me that the best travel experiences aren't bought. They're lived, felt, and remembered long after the trip ends. It's about being present, embracing the unknown, and letting go of expectations. All you really need is curiosity, openness, and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. When you travel with this mindset, every day becomes an opportunity for discovery, and every encounter leaves you richer in ways that money can't measure. In Laos, eating well on a budget is a delight. The country's vibrant food scene is a treasure trove for travelers and locals alike, offering delicious meals that are both affordable and deeply rooted in tradition. Whether you're wandering through a bustling city or a quiet riverside village, you'll find that good food is never far away. Sticky rice eaten by hand is the heart of every meal, a symbol of community and tradition. Families and friends gather around low tables, sharing baskets of this glutinous staple, dipping it into spicy sauces, and savoring each bite together. It's more than just food. It's a daily ritual that brings people closer, connecting generations through a simple, shared experience. Breakfast of khao piak sin, a fragrant chicken noodle soup, costs just $1 or $2 and warm you from the inside out. The broth is rich and comforting, filled with chewy, handmade noodles and tender chicken, often topped with fresh herbs and a squeeze of lime. It's the perfect way to start your day, especially when enjoyed at a lively street stall surrounded by locals. Local markets burst with color and flavor, grilled sausages sizzling over open flames, sweet coconut pancakes stacked high, and the aroma of spices filling the air. Every corner offers something new to taste, from savory snacks to sweet treats, making each visit an adventure for your senses. Fresh mango and pineapple are always on offer, their vibrant colors and juicy sweetness providing a refreshing break from the heat. Vendors skillfully slice the fruit right in front of you, offering samples and sharing stories about their produce. These markets are more than places to eat. They're where you connect, share smiles, and practice a few words of Lao. The friendly banter with vendors, the laughter of children, and the sense of community make every market visit memorable, even if you're just passing through. The best advice? Eat where the locals eat, be adventurous, and try everything. From spicy papaya salad, pounded fresh to order with chilies and lime, to unexpected street snacks you've never seen before. Every bite is a chance to discover something new. Don't miss the grilled fish and banana leaves, infused with herbs and cooked to perfection over charcoal. The flavors are bold and unique, a true taste of Laos that you won't soon forget. Every meal is an opportunity for discovery, a chance to gather with friends or strangers and share in the joy of good food. The variety is endless, and each dish tells a story of the land and its people. Eating like this saves money and turns every bite into a story. It's not just about filling your stomach, it's about creating memories, connecting with others, and truly experiencing the culture of Laos, one delicious meal at a time. To understand Laos, you must embrace its slow, winding roads. Local buses, packed with families and farmers, carried me from flat plains to misty mountain villages. The scenery, terraced rice paddies, wooden stilt houses, and dramatic limestone karsts, was breathtaking. Sometimes the bus would stop in the middle of nowhere, and silence would fill the air. A slow boat up the Nam U River revealed daily life along the banks. Fishermen, children waving, women washing clothes. These journeys weren't just about getting somewhere. They were about being present, noticing the details, and connecting with the land. In Laos, the journey itself is the destination. The soul of Laos lives in its remote villages, far from tourist crowds. Reaching them meant buses, pickup trucks, and long walks, but the reward was genuine connection. I stayed with families who shared everything, even when they had little. We communicated through smiles and laughter, sharing meals on woven mats and stories without words. Each village had its own traditions, Hmong, Khmu, and others, each with unique beliefs and customs. I witnessed resilience, joy, and a deep sense of community. Life was simple but rich in relationships and culture. Leaving, I carried not just memories, but a new perspective on what truly matters. What I'll remember most about Laos is the kindness of its people. It's not the grand temples or the sweeping landscapes that linger in my mind, but the warmth and generosity I found in everyday encounters. From the moment I arrived, I was welcomed with open arms and genuine smiles, as if I were an old friend returning home. It was in the small gestures, an extra piece of fruit at the market, a vendor slipping something special into my bag with a knowing smile, or a friendly wave from across a busy street. These little acts spoke volumes about the spirit of the people here. When my bus broke down in the middle of nowhere, a family invited me to share their meal by the roadside. We sat together, passing bowls and laughter, even though we barely spoke the same language. In that moment, I felt a sense of belonging that words can't quite capture. Sometimes it was as simple as a smile from a stranger, an unspoken reassurance that I was welcome, no matter where I wandered. One evening, feeling lost and a bit overwhelmed, I found myself at a small food stall. An elderly woman noticed my uncertainty and invited me to sit with her. She spoke softly, her presence comforting, and her warmth made me feel at home, even though I was thousands of miles away from my own. During a sudden rainstorm, a family saw me drenched and shivering. Without hesitation, they waved me inside, offering shelter and a place to dry off. They handed me dry towels and poured hot tea, asking for nothing in return, just happy to help a traveler in need. These moments of generosity from those who often had little to give left a deep impression on me. Their willingness to share what they had, no matter how small, was a lesson in true hospitality. Through these simple acts, I learned the true meaning of connection. It's not about language or background, but about kindness and empathy that bridge any divide. The real souvenirs I carry from Laos aren't things I could pack in my bag, but memories of kindness, laughter, and shared humanity that will stay with me forever. The country's greatest treasures aren't its landscapes or monuments, but its people, their open hearts and generous spirits. My budget journey was made rich by these priceless encounters, reminding me that the most meaningful moments are often the simplest, shared with others along the way. My time in Laos ends, but its lessons linger, a celebration of simplicity, humility, and the beauty of the unknown. Laos rewards the curious, those who take the slow boat, eat at local stalls, and say yes to new experiences. I hope my story sparks your own sense of wonder and adventure. The world is full of hidden places and untold stories, waiting for those willing to seek them out. By sharing and supporting these journeys, we build bridges of understanding and keep the spirit of exploration alive. So keep exploring, keep listening, and if adventure calls, answer it. Thank you for joining me. There are many more stories ahead.